What's up, fam? How we doing? It's almost 8 o'clock. Let me make sure we are all set. Yes. Okay, cool. I forgot to light some incense, so let me do that now. Actually, the lighter is not in here. Let me do it. Yay! All right, let me light this. And because I want some smell goods. How are y'all doing? Beautiful. Let's put that there. And let me get the sounds together. And let's invite our friends in from Insight Timer as well. So let's do that. Hey, friends. Make sure this is all good. Bow, bow, bow. What is that speaker? There it is. As you can tell, it got so hot in here. I was like, oh my goodness. Hey friends, what's up? How are y'all? How is everyone? How is everyone? What are y'all up to? How are you feeling? Hi everyone. I'm trying to get these sounds. Let's get the sounds. Do, 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 do. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, family. Let me know where you're from, where you're calling from. Did I forget my mic? I think my mic is over there too, y'all. Bear with me. Let me know where you're calling from. I'm Radiance, and I am flowing with you from Washington, D.C. Hi, Mom. Thanks so much. Happy Tuesday, Melissa from Indiana, from Las Vegas. Ooh, Seattle, California. Oh, so it's pretty early over there. It's like right after, like you still have the sunlight. Yeah, so we're about 8 o'clock. What's up, y'all? As y'all arrive in New Hampshire. Hi, Andrea, Canada. Hi, Jacqueline. Oh, yay. From California. Hello, Katie from Florida. It's amazing. All right, y'all, oh, never mind. The mic is right here. Huh. I promise it wasn't there before. Let's mic up. All right, maybe this will be good. Hi, Clarissa. Sarah from New York tonight. Okay, so we must have a traveler. It is Wednesday morning in Australia. I love that. You are ahead of us, which is so beautiful. Hello, Nikki from Chicago, Suze from Massachusetts, Carla from Atlanta, Nate from Southwest. These are who we have with us today. Let's see. Jessica from Long Island, New York. What's up, y'all? Y'all know the first 5 minutes, we're just setting the tone. We're setting the space. We are feeling good about our minds and our bodies. Right before I hopped on, that's why I'm still breathing hard. I like hopped up and lit some incense going. We have some sage. I saged the house. I even gave the Monstera a little treat, a little spray, since it's gonna be live tonight. I also have some raspberry leaf tea and lemon, and that's like my hot drink. Oh, up here, hold up. I have the same thing in here, but it's cold. Raspberry leaf lemon cold, raspberry leaf lemon hot. Okay, a little bit of two. So make sure that you have some hydration, that you have maybe some smell goods. Again, we'll be on my rug today, so still having a cozy space to feel good in. And that's going to be our first kind of mindful reflection, is just how are we feeling right now in the space that we're in? How is our environment? How are we feeling there? Okay, so let's just do a little introspection. Let me connect the mic here. I think it should be good. And as always, we'll start out with pranayama, some breath work, and then we'll get on the mat. So I just want us to just feel well. In the States here, it is tax day. All right, so of course this time may just bring up a lot of stress just because whether you're working on people's taxes or whether you're doing your own, whether you're asking for an extension, that's a lot of a lot going on internally. So I appreciate you for taking the time to, relax your mind and your body, open your hips, open your entire soul to this practice so that we can relieve some stress, so that we can be at ease. And also, it is Holy Week, so happy Holy Week to those who celebrate. I am in the thick of my ending of my fast as we approach Easter. So I can tell that there are a lot of things that are actually going to stay with me throughout the course of my life. And I'm excited to share all about that. Next Tuesday, we'll have more, and I may even chat more about it after the yoga if you want to hear more about my journey. It's been a good one. So I just feel my heart being broken wide open to receive all the beautiful things that are arriving my way right now. And will you be open to receive those things too for yourself? And that's what we're going to do. So what's up? Here we are. Let's get started. Ooh, turmeric ginger. I do love a turmeric ginger. I have a really good friend, Jackie, who's also online that loves a turmeric. I'm a raspberry leaf though. All right, so let's get started here. And first we're going to start in an easy pose or in hero's pose. So when I think of an easy pose, let me come back. Maybe your knees or your feet are crossed in front of you. Maybe you're in a hero's pose, which you're sitting on your knees like such, maybe like this. Or maybe you're just taking whatever posture feels good to you. You can sit on a block, a pillow. As you know, that helps open up your hips a little bit more. So if that feels good to you, you can do that. I'll be sitting on a block in an easy pose. And I want us to simply just tune in here where we are. Relaxing your shoulders. Maybe your hands are gently laying on your knees. And just being mindful of where you are right now. If it feels nice to you, maybe you're closing your eyes or giving yourself a soft gaze or staring at the tip of your nose. But here we are arriving to this moment. So let's just tune in to how we're feeling. Bringing attention to your breath. And just simply observing your breath in this moment. We're not here to judge ourselves or our bodies. We're simply here to become a witness of ourselves. And collectively, we'll take a few breaths together. So on your next inhale, drawing in, breath into the belly, the chest, and the head, holding here at the top. Exhale, letting it all release through the mouth. Inhale in, belly, chest, head, holds here. Exhaling through the mouth, letting it go. Last one, best one together. Inhale in, belly, chest, head, hold. Exhaling, letting it go, releasing. Being mindful of your own breath here. Becoming a witness of yourself. Asking yourself what brought you to practice today. And maybe intertwining an intention with that answer. Maybe it's just for a little bit of calm and ease. Maybe you genuinely do feel pain in your body and you want to release it in this practice. Maybe you had a hard day or a hard week and you deserve this moment. Whatever you decide, let's take a deep breath in and exhale, anchoring that intention in here. Beautiful. Let's take this moment to start doing some hip circles as we bring in energy into our bodies. So Sufi spine. So I like to go slow and really observe and see what is happening. So maybe on your inhales as you go back, and then exhale when you go forward. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Deep breath in and exhaling. Now doing a few of these on your own by reversing those circles here. And maybe here you're identifying something. So even if there's something coming on in your left side, maybe you are allowing yourself to just explore that a little bit more. And when you're all done, arriving back into a neutral position. On your inhale, I want you to bring your arms up high into the sky. We reach up. Guess what? I wrote your name on the ceiling before you arrived. So look up at the ceiling, allowing that neck to lengthen, stretching a little bit deeper. Inhale. And on your exhale, bring your right hand down. Take that left hand, bringing it high into the air. And then we're going to come over towards that right side, still looking up at the ceiling for a nice side body stretch. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Can go a little bit more, really allowing your body to bend. Inhale, we rise back up. Exhale, goalpost. Open those shoulders, holding here. Beautiful. Inhale, our arms are back up. Exhale, we're coming over towards that left side. Nice long stretch, reach over. Maybe you're allowing yourself to look up at the ceiling. Go ahead and go a little bit further if that feels good to you. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise back up. And then exhale, bring your hands behind you. So interlocking them behind you. If you're sitting on a block, you can remove the block. So here we are, they're interlocking behind you. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. Can you lean forward as much as possible? Just opening out that chest as if someone is pulling your arms back. Beautiful. Inhale. And then exhale, release your hands and bring your hands forward in front of you. Let me back up a little bit. All good here? Yep. Forward in front of you, rocking side to side. Beautiful. Walking your hands back up. Inhale your hands up into the sky. Exhale, bring them back behind you. And so from here, what we're going to do is I like to bring my hands right on like my bottom. We're going to inhale, lifting our pelvis up, shifting our head back, our chest up. We have 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Can you go a little bit higher? Inhale and exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. And exhale, letting it go. Whew, beautiful. Bring that right leg forward, left leg forward. And here we are going to start with our windshield wipers. Wiping side to side, maybe whichever. If your knees land on this side, grabbing that opposite hand, bringing that hand down and bringing your chest down to the floor. Just like that. And going each side, each way. Hello, lower back. All right. What feels good to you? Having a nice little twist. All right, family. So here we're going to actually start on our backs, or I want us to come onto our bottoms. Inhale, lengthen your spine nice and straight. Beautiful. Exhale, bring your belly button into your spine, almost like tuck your back, round your shoulders here. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, we're going to come all the way down on our back. Go ahead and bring your soles of your feet onto the ground. We're going to even start in some bridges. We're going to get straight into it today. On your next inhale, we lift our hips up into the air, similar to what we just did. Maybe your hands are interlocked underneath you. Or maybe they're all the way up into the air, just like this. But here we are. We have 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Can we inhale a little bit higher? And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. And exhale, letting it go. Bring your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side. Allow those ankles to roll. Hey, ankles. They've been working hard for us all day. Beautiful. Take those legs into a tabletop. Open your arms into a T here. So take a deep breath in. Your knees will be over your hips. So I know we had our knees in, but go ahead and press those feet out. Knees over your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, straighten your legs. Beautiful. Now bend and straighten your legs here. It's okay if your knees are talking to you. We are having a full conversation over here. All right. So keeping them straight, take a deep breath in here. Can you bring those heels towards the ceiling? And then on your exhale, open out your legs nice and wide. So we're just allowing it to just literally be right there. So let me kind of come this way. Woo! Take a nice breath in and out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly rock side to side, touching each toe on the ground. Only your hips. Don't move your whole body. And nice and slow and controlled. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. That's when you roll. And we want to keep our legs at the same distance, right? So maybe you do one where you're flexing your feet. You do another where you're pointing. Beautiful. And it's okay if you need to bend your legs here. That's okay too. Just like such. But it's just giving us a nice little opening here before we put our hearts on the ground. I love to have my heart up. All right, so let's go back into the middle. Go ahead and close those legs. Bring them into a tabletop once more. Taking a nice deep breath in. And on your exhale, go ahead and bring your left leg, just tap that left leg down. So you'll kind of feel that. And then go ahead and tap the right leg. Then left leg. We're just kind of warming up our hips with a little bit of mobility before we deep stretch into it. That's why we're just doing these movements. And this is a little bit of abs. I heard summer's like 60 days away. All right. So when you're done, bring both knees into your chest. Go ahead and round your ankles, giving yourself a hug. And then tucking your chin into your chest, your forehead to your knees, rolling onto your spine a couple times, all the way until you get up. And then we're going to come into an easy pose all the way into hands and knees, just like this. I'm gonna back up. All right, so we are on our hands and knees. Let me just double check, how are y'all doing? Also, I'm a little thirsty, what's going on? It was hot outside today, so maybe that's why. So here we are on our hands and knees. I want you to go ahead and do hip circles here. Maybe that's left and right, just allowing yourself to explore in this position here, all right? Oh my gosh, that's so good. This is why it's so important to make the things that just feel good to you. There's so many different ways in the world to explore practices of pleasure and enjoyment. And this tea, cold and hot, that I made last night in big batches preparing for the week, A1, okay? So let's find some more ways that we can love on our body. So let's roll our hips. Here we are. Make sure you're reversing it if you haven't already. Just feeling into your body. We'll do a few cat-cows. Inhale, head up, chest up. Exhale, belly button to your spine, rounding your back. Inhale, head up, chest up. And exhale, belly button to your spine. Beautiful. Take that right foot back. We're going to rock onto that Achilles, that ankle, that shin. And then on your next inhale, what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep that left hand to the ground. We're gonna pivot this. I'm actually gonna be behind y'all. I'll show you though. We're gonna pivot, kickstand this left leg. Inhale that right hand up high into the sky. So this is how it's gonna look from the back, but I'm gonna flip around for you guys. And I'm also gonna get one of my award-winning pillows. So here we are, our left leg is here, our right leg is out. We're in what we will call a gate pose, okay? So we're taking that right hand up, we're gonna inhale in, we're gonna thread the needle, but here, exhale, threading it through. Inhale, we rise, they'll be active. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, rise, reaching up. Exhaling, threading it through. Last one, best one. Inhale, we reach up. And now here, I want us to lift that right leg into the sky. So take a deep breath in here. Exhale, bend that right leg, grab that ankle and open out. So we want to go ahead and press that foot back towards that back wall, opening out that chest. Relax your head, deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, best one, deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Now what we were gonna do is we're gonna go the way we started. So go ahead and kick that leg out. Bring your foot or your right hand down, pivot that foot. So here we are. And even if you need to touch it down, that's okay. But bring that right foot back up, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, sending it over to the left, nice and long, and look at those toes. So here we are. We should feel that in our obliques. Let's stay here for a breath. Beautiful. And the next inhale, we're going to come back. And exhale, bring that right knee to the right elbow. We hold it here. Bring those toes up. Take a deep inhale in and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now take that toe and bring it to the outside of that right foot. So here we are. Now, I like to always bring my knee back. So here we are in this nice kind of low lunge. This right leg is on the outside of your hands, okay? So it's almost like a lizard pose. We're gonna take a deep breath in here, and you're gonna look straight. You're gonna relax your shoulders. And then on your exhale, just, relax and sit into it here. So take a deep breath in and exhale. Now take that right hand up into the sky, and then I want you to point it back behind you. So we should feel that within our arms and our shoulders. Beautiful. Hold here. Beautiful. Inhale, your hand back up. On the exhale, take that right elbow and kiss that right ankle. Mwah. They have a little crush on each other. Beautiful. Inhale, we rise back up. And then take that left foot, and maybe you bend it. Maybe you're here, maybe it's just here, or maybe you grab that ankle to open out your chest a little bit more. You're doing a great job. Just breathe here, relax your shoulders. Let me relax my hand even. I can see some tension and some resistance. Take a deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, letting that go. Beautiful. Now guess what, friends? That left leg wants to join the right, so we're gonna prepare for Malasana, which is a yogi squat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna untuck that left toe, just like such. So untuck that left toe. Here we are. And then take that left foot, we bring it towards the front, and we take a seat. OMG, here it is. We have a little bit of time here, so even if you wanna sit on a block or even on a pillow, I'll just show you, my medals. You can sit on a pillow like such if you need some support, or even a block, okay? But here we have a few breaths. And I want us to feel within this posture, within this space. So taking a nice deep breath in and exhale. Opening out your hands for receiving. Remember, we want to keep our heart open. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Last one, best one. Deep inhale in and exhale. Beautiful. Now we're gonna come back to how we got into it. So we're going to come back to our hands. And this time, we're gonna leave that left foot beside the left hand, and we're gonna bring that right leg back. So here we are, untucked. Let's just go ahead and rock on it as such. I'm preparing my pillow. Then we're gonna bring that knee down. And here we are on this opposite side, which is this left side, right? You feeling okay over there? Okay. So breathing here, maybe we press down that hip or shifting it side to side. Just exploring what it feels in here. This is just a deep stretch, a release. It's okay. You can breathe through it, and you can do only what feels good to you. Now we're gonna get ready for some movement here. So let's inhale that left hand up. And on your exhale, we're gonna point it back. Remember, your hips or your thighs are magnets. So we're pointing it back. Beautiful. Bringing your hand back up. Take that left elbow to kiss that left ankle. Mwah. Inhale, we're back up. We're pointing back. Exhale, go ahead and kiss back here. Mwah. One more deep breath in. And this time, maybe if it feels good to you, to bend that right knee and grab that foot. And it's okay if it's here. Even if you have straps, that's always a good way to learn and get there. So you can bend here, opening out. The key is to really open your heart. Allow yourself to release. We have 3 breaths. Inhale in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Last one, best one. Inhale in and exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring that leg down. Maybe you want to explore here just a little bit more. And we're going to do that same thing on the left side, but we should feel a little bit more open here. So this time I want you to take that left leg and we bring it all the way back to the back. Ooh, my left leg just spoke to me a little bit. Here we are, deep breath in. And on your exhale, take that left leg and send it over to the right, nice and long. Look at those toes. Beautiful, bringing it back towards the back. And then on your exhale, bring your left leg, left elbow. You look at those toes. Keeping that leg up, deep breath in. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, go ahead and bring that left leg back. So here we are. On your next inhale, we're going to pivot that right foot, inhale that left arm into the sky. So this is what it looks like from the back. I'm gonna switch around just for us. All right. So here we are in our nice gate pose. We're gonna thread the needle 3 times. Remember, deep breath in. We reach nice and high. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we thread it through. Can we go 1% more? Inhale, we rise, we reach. And then exhale, threading it through. Ooh, this feels really good. Inhale, we rise. And guess what? That left leg goes up. Bow. Deep breath in. Exhale, grab that ankle. We shift that foot back towards the back wall. We open up our chest and our heart. We relax our head. 3 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Where can you soften? Where can you release the tension? Inhale. And exhale. Last one, best one. Can you go 1% more? Deep breath in. And exhale, tabletop. Home base, take what you need. Whew. Take what you need. And I'm gonna come see how y'all are doing. So in tabletop, when I say home base, that's just like a place that you can come back to, that you can, maybe it's doing hip circles, maybe it's child's pose, maybe it's, we don't do vinyasa necessarily here by going up in chaturangas. Maybe you want to do that, incorporating that here. I love facilitating this, just being a guide, but for you, creating your own unique design on your practice because you're uniquely designed. And I think that's the best thing. And even when it comes to yoga and movement of your body, everybody's body is different. So take what you need here and also put some confetti and some sprinkles on it according to what you need. All right. So how was that? That was one of our first rounds here. We deeply stretched. Now we're going to get into some inner thigh work and pigeon pose as well. So more hips, more releasing. So let's take this moment to hydrate. If you have some hydration nearby so that we can really breathe deeply. Yes, Lori, deep inhales. Yes. I feel like my gulps may be loud on the mic. I'm sorry, but it tastes so good. Okay, so let's get back on the mat. All right, so let's start with that inner thigh work. Now, we've already done this, and I love whenever we do the tabletop and we bring the knee to the elbow. I know some people kind of want to just do this, but really, really allow yourself to get that oblique and that knee and that elbow kissing, right? And then we hold it here a little bit higher just so that we can feel that hip here. So we're about to go back into that, but I just kind of wanted to show you the way that I want. Now, I get it. Maybe today it's not all the way kissing, maybe, and that's okay. But again, putting our best effort in whatever that best means for today to really feel this stretch. So coming into a tabletop, we're going to bring that left leg back. We'll start left leg. We're going to take a deep breath in here. And on your exhale, bring that left knee, left elbow, and we have 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Deep breath in. Maybe we lift that foot up a little bit higher. And on your exhale, take that left foot all the way out and slide it all the way out. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Oh my goodness, that sounded like I was at the chiropractor or something. So here we are, we're sliding all the way out. Now I'm gonna come to the side so that y'all see what that looks like from the side here. Ooh, I feel like my legs are really long. Let me come all the way over here. There we go. So here we are, we're sliding here. Now we're still on our hands and our palms. We're gonna relax our shoulders. Look at that. We're gonna maybe breathe in and just allow ourselves to just be at ease, finding comfort in this posture here. And then I want you to gently rock forwards and backwards. According to your body, again, gently in whatever is good for today, Tuesday, April 15th for your body. Okay? Taking a nice deep breath in. And on your exhale, let's arrive onto our forearms. Relaxing your face, relaxing your fingers as well. Your fingers didn't want to work that hard here. Relaxing your tongue and your face. Take a deep breath in. And open mouth exhale. Sinking a little bit deeper, deep breath in. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale in. Maybe you walk your hands out a little bit more forward. You'll feel it in your spine and it will get you a little bit deeper. And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. And exhale, letting it go. Beautiful. Slowly walk your hands back up. And then bring, I like to say, heel toe that left foot all the way towards your hands. Okay, I know I'm in the front. This is why it gets a little hard. But here we are, we're back in our lunge pose or our lizard pose, right? And just come this way. So we're back like this. And then what I want you to do is heel toe your foot all the way over again for a pigeon pose. So here we are. Our knee, it's okay, it doesn't have to be 90 degrees, but we land here. Maybe that pillow or that block goes under that left hip for more support. If your hips aren't necessarily aligned, maybe it's here. And I want us to bring our arms up first or our chest up first. So we're sitting on what I like to say are tippy fingers. Take a deep breath in here, open up your chest. Exhale, we bow. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we bow. Inhale, we rise all the way up, head up, chest up. Exhale, we bow down and we allow ourselves to sit here. Maybe you want to bring your hand or your head on your hands. Just allow yourself to be for a few breaths here. Breathing deeply. Easing into these deep stretches. Taking a couple more breaths here. Deep inhale in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. and letting it go. Beautiful. Slowly walk yourself back up to this pigeon pose. There was a pillow underneath. Go ahead and remove it. Rock over towards that left hip, keeping that right foot out. What is up with me today? I feel like a mirror. I'm just all over the place. So it should look like this, forwards. All right, so take a deep breath in, your hands up into the sky. On the exhale, let's come over, bring that left hand on that right, or the right hand, right ankle. And we're going to reach over towards that right side. Deep breath in and exhale. Can we go a little bit more? Beautiful. Inhale, cartwheel those hands over. That left hand goes down. Sit your hips up into the sky. Send that right arm back. Open up your chest. And let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Swoop that arm all the way over. Over. And then we're going to come back over. Can you feel a difference? Are you a little bit deeper here? I know I am. One more inhale. And exhale. One more time. Take that left arm, placing it right behind you. Inhale, scoop that right arm up, opening out your chest. Deep breath in. And exhale. Can you open your heart a little bit more? And exhale. Beautiful. Coming back down. Take that right foot over your left. Hug in that right knee and bring that right arm back. And we're looking back behind that right shoulder. Getting a nice stretch here. Deep breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Now, this is gonna get nice and jazzy. Take that knee, so it's almost stacking them on top of each other here as much as we can. So our hands can be on our feet. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, leaning forward. Maybe your hands come forward. We're taking a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. And out. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. And exhale. That feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. Let's go back to home base, tabletop. What is your body saying to you? Our bodies are always talking to us. Are we listening? Let's take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Let me see. Let's get back into this. Maybe you can tell like what feels are happening in your body. We did our left side and now we have one more side to go. Okay? I'm feeling really good. How are you feeling? Now, when I say I'm feeling good, that doesn't mean that my body's not resisting or that there's not elements that I need to work on. But I'm feeling good. I know that what I'm doing now, my future self will thank me for. Okay? That's what I'm talking about when I say I'm feeling good. So let's get ready to do all of this on the right side. Okay? So here we are. We're going to start by I'm going to just go ahead and start this way, by bringing that right foot back here, taking a nice deep breath in, and exhale. We're going to bring that right elbow, right knee. Ooh, holding it here, 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. deep breath in. And then on your exhale, allow that foot to slide out all the way to the right side. There we are. Okay, good. Jackie, it feels so good on your body. Thank you. So here we are. We're starting up with our hands, on our hands first, right? So let's maybe go back and forth a little bit. Can you relax your shoulders? Can you soften your jaw? That resistance, it's okay. I know not everyone works like this. This isn't your normal job to just sit in this position. So there may be discomfort that arises, but can we explore and be curious, right? So here we are. I'm also going a little side to side. All right, so let's get into it. Let's take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, arriving at your forearms. That allows yourself some more depth. Take those hands and release them from the grip or the tension. Can you relax your entire body? Can you allow your body to be at ease? Take a deep inhale in. And on your exhale, maybe you come back 3 inches. Relax your shoulders. Deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Oh my goodness. Inhale. Maybe you're walking your hands forward to feel it a little bit more. And exhale. We have 2 more breaths. Inhale in. And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep breath in. Go there. Go there. And exhale. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Walking yourself back up. Oh my gosh, needed a little moment after that. Go ahead and take that right leg, bring it beside the right hand. And I'm gonna come back here. Wow, my legs are like locked. Come on, we're on TV. All right, there we go. So bringing it back here. So then after that, we're gonna go ahead and heel toe it completely over towards that left side. There we are, pigeon pose. So again, if you need that support pillow to bring it underneath your hip, there we are. Thank you for the love. I love that. Thank you, hearts. I need that love before we go into this pigeon pose now. Let's take a deep breath in here, lifting our heart up. Remember, we're on our tippy fingers. Inhale here. Exhale, we bow our chest towards our knee. So our gaze is still up. We're not doing that. We're still up. Inhale up, head up, chest up. Maybe we look at the ceiling. Exhale, we bow. Last one, best one. Deep breath in, we rise, open, open, open. And on your next exhale, we bow all the way down. Maybe you're bringing those hands down, allowing yourself to just be at ease. Get a deeper stretch in here. And leaning into it. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhaling in. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, best one. Allow yourself to just melt. And then exhale. Awesome sauce. You know what's next. We're going to rock onto that right hip. Ooh, my mat is all over the place. Hold up. We're gonna rock onto that right hip, opening out our legs as such. Now, you know the way that we did it last time, so feel free to join me or go at your own cadence that you need. All right, so taking our left hand, left foot, inhaling our arms up. On your exhale, we're coming over towards that left side. And so maybe for a deeper stretch, you send that chest up towards the sky. Ooh, inhale. And exhale, can you melt a little bit deeper? Beautiful. Inhale your arms up. On your exhale, bring that right arm down right beside you. Open up those hips and that chest, sending that pelvis up towards the air, opening out your chest towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Round that left hand all the way down and over towards the left leg. Bring that right hand over. Can you go a little bit deeper this time? Really lengthening out that right side body. Deep breath in and out. Ooh, inhale those hands up. And let's go ahead and open it back out onto that knee. Opening, 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 shifting. Oh my goodness, there we are. Exhale, let's let it go. Let's take that left leg over the right leg. Just like such. To start, inhale, your arms up high into the sky. Exhale, we're gonna place them over towards that left side. So maybe you wanna bring that knee into your chest and bring that left hand back. Maybe you wanna bring that left hand onto the back of that knee. Whichever way feels good to you, but we're just gonna get that nice side twist here, taking a few breaths. One more deep breath in. And exhale, beautiful. Now we're gonna stack our knees once more. So sending this foot more towards this side, go ahead and stack as much as you can. I'm still on this journey. And for double pigeon, I decided to do this instead of double pigeon because wow, that one humbles me. I would be here all day with y'all, okay? So I like to grab the feet to start inhaling, even giving my feet a little massage here also. Yeah, deep breath in. And then exhale, we bow forward. Ooh. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you go a little bit deeper. Maybe you walk your hands forward. And only do what you feel is right for you today. This isn't a competition. I can't even see you. I just know you're smiling because you're taking care of your body, which is so beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, can you bow your best a little bit more? Ooh. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's gently come out of that. And let's land on our bottoms. So we're going to come out of that and we're going to come back onto our bottoms. Just like we did before, belly button to our spine. We're going to round our back, coming all the way down. Taking a moment here to windshield wipe the legs left and right. Maybe your arms are out into a T or to a cactus. Beautiful. Now bring your knees into your chest. Ooh. Allow your ankles to roll. We're about to land this plane. And just like we started practice, I want us to bring our knees into a tabletop our arms out into whether it's a cactus or a T. I just have more safety with a T. Take a deep breath in here, bringing your knees over your hips. You'll see that activates that core a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and straighten those legs. Roll those ankles around. My ankles are talking. Deep breath in. Exhale, open. Ah! Whew. Feels so good. Let me turn this way so y'all can see. All right, so here we are, nice and straight. Let's rock side to side once more. That feels so good on my back. It's like a massage. And again, it's okay if you have to bend your knees. Maybe it feels better for you to bend your knees in general. Beautiful. Doing a few more of these. And then coming back with your knees up. And if it feels good to you, you can either do legs up the wall by bringing a pillow. Where's my pillows? Underneath your bottom and just boom. Or maybe you want to come into a shoulder stand. By bringing your hands underneath your bottom and keeping your legs all the way in the air. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling. Maybe you play with your legs, just like we were doing before. Or bringing your knees down. Or coming all the way into a plow pose. Whatever feels good. Ooh, it's hard to talk. Whatever feels good to you at this time. Y'all go ahead and play just for a little bit. Let me just make sure we are all good. Yeah, delicious. Yes, Suze. You deserve some deliciousness. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do a little bit more. And so even as we're here with legs up the wall and just exploring, we're inverting ourselves, right? So we're allowing our legs to be above our heart, which I always like to say it like gives our heart like just some different blood flow, right? Versus we're always standing up or, laying down. We're always on the same plane. So I encourage you to bring some more inversions into your practice, even if that is just legs up the wall, letting that blood flow. I know sometimes my ankles swell. And I know me and my mom, we were talking about that one time. So bringing those legs up, or even if they're like just up, like if the couch was here, sometimes I just throw them on the couch like this. Okay? So let's take one more deep breath in wherever we are. And exhale, finding ourselves back on the ground fully for Shavasana, so that we can just feel what is actually happening in our bodies. Finding yourself into the ground. How does it feel to be supported? Taking note of the sensations in your body. If your body was a heat map, what would be on it? What would be more lit? Continuing to rest in your Shavasana. I just wanted to share a thoughts that we can marinate on together. And it goes back to what I had said a little bit earlier today, is what we are doing now, the choices that we're making now, the habits that we're integrating into our life now are the things that will build our future selves. And so even when you think about your right now, is a culmination of the actions and the habits that you've had, let's say 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that's built you to this point. And so even now in this present moment, this present choice that you decided to show up for yourself, that you decided to move your body, to log in today, to support someone's dream also, that these are the choices and the habits and the mindset that's building your future self, that's already here. Your future self is already here. It's you right now. So what are you choosing for yourself today and this week? And remember that your body is always speaking to you. Are you listening? And so let's just take a couple more moments to think about that. What is your future self thanking you for today? What is your future self telling you? Now visualize your future self looking at you in a mirror, as you're looking at a mirror. And your future self is telling you one thing, just one thing to do. To do or to implement. And what is that future self saying to you right now? Maybe it's sending that one email, applying for that job or that opportunity. Maybe it's shooting that shot, doing something you never thought you could do. What is that one thing that's on your heart, that came to your heart today? Let's collectively seal that promise that we're giving ourselves with 3 breaths. And so here I want us to maybe, you're doing a full body stretch, taking a nice stretch, and exhaling, bringing your knees into your chest. I like to get back into a seated pose by going into a fetal position, and then arriving back into an easy pose or posture where you're kind of taking a look. And so these 3 breaths signify a breath for ourselves, a breath for our friends and our family, and then a breath for those who are disconnected from their hearts and their heartbeats. And so let's start together by placing our hands in a prayer position at our hearts and identifying our own heartbeat to start. Taking 3 breaths here. Inhale in. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Last one, best one. Deep inhale in, belly, chest, head. And then exhaling it out. My name is Radiance Basin. It's an honor to be here today, to lead you, to guide you, to affirm you, and to just enjoy life with you tonight. Thank you so much for your practice. I'll be here to chat a little bit more, but just closing this practice out. Namaste. Thanks so much. My family, how are y'all feeling? Let's chat a little bit. Let's tap in, see how you're feeling. Yes. Thank you, Joan, for the donations. Donations are a love language for me. Thank you, Susan, Ashanti. Lori, feel releasing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Absolutely. Ashanti, this was medicine. It was. I always like to say that your body is a pharmacy. It already has everything that you need. But we have to tune in. A lot of times we only want to get medicine when we're sick, when in reality we want preventative measures like showing up, meditating every day, like doing yoga, so that we have daily supplements, right? I like to say almost much better than before. Katie, you deserve to feel much better. Thank you, Sarah, for your donation. Ashanti, for your donation. Thank you, Suze, for your donation. Thank you, Corinne. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Katie. Y'all, it feels so good. My body needed that. It's so interesting because coming here, people think I'm just like the yoga teacher. I do this all the time. No, y'all, I don't know if y'all heard my hips. My ankles were talking to me. All of them, all of my body parts. But I think it's always a good way to just like really nurture ourselves. So what was something that y'all really enjoyed? Any poses? Thank you, Ian Brennan. Nancy, thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Carla. Kia, thank you so much. Anybody also want to share what their future self told them even? Yes, please follow me. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. Please, sometimes I just love the practice, the service. I forget about the marketing. Please, I have a lot of meditations here on Insight Timer. I'm also live every Tuesday in April for sure. We're going to be doing this yoga class every Tuesday. So make sure to follow me on Insight Timer. Also, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's all of my socials are under the same, what is it called? The same like at, and I'm just typing it, Energy to Radiance. That is my real name. My mom named me out the womb. So it works well now that I've been into this meditative yoga practice. But for those who know, I am originally a runner. So I grew up running track. I also do some running here in DC. I just ran the Cherry Blossom 10 miler last week, y'all. For those who were invested in my story, I'm doing better. Last week's flow was a little tough, okay? But we did it. And so, yes, thank you for following me, subscribing to my YouTube, my channel. I do this for the community. On Tuesday nights, I already teach in studio hot yoga. So I come here after my little nap and my rituals, and I'm like, let's go on live and teach folks all over the world. Katie, you love Pigeon. I love Pigeon too. Pigeon is a way to just really, really release. Your future self said mobility. Carla, that was what my future self told me 2 years ago. It told me flexibility and mobility. You don't need to be worrying about other things right now. Radiance, literally, me to me. It was like, get flexible, get mobile, because a lot of my tension, and when it comes to the trauma that's been done on my body, even through surgeries, because I've had 2 knee surgeries, then it really, really, really like just locks you up. So my future self told me, hey, You have to be mobile, and that's what's also going to help you be mobile in life. Okay, what we learn here, the deep breathing, the really releasing and letting go, that's directly applicable to how we live our lives and how we operate in our lives as well. So I love that, Carla. I'm going to keep you accountable for mobility. Make sure you come here. Thank you, Jessica. Amazing guide. Create, Suze, girl. Create. Your future self told you to create. I'm kind of going down the chat. I know that there's so many beautiful things in the chat. Create. Create. We are here to enjoy our lives and create. Okay? I can go in on this. You are uniquely designed. You have a special, voice. You have a special fingerprint. You have a special way that you see things. I know that one of my friends has a special way. Lori has a special way of designing things. Only her. So creating is so pivotal. Oh my goodness, I could cry right now because creating is so pivotal. And I know a lot of times we get stuck in this survival mode, right? That we have to work, take care, sleep, work, take care, sleep, that we don't create. And we're really missing out on seeing our most amazing self. I can create something that no one else can. This yoga flow, we can write it as script, but I create it differently than any other person, and vice versa. And there are people who need you to create. There are people who are waiting for you to create. And oh my goodness, I can go in on that more. Suze, start creating. I don't even know what that means. Whatever you're creating, create. Create, 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 create. If anyone doesn't get anything from this, I'm with that. Create. Extending the hips and arms forward, then noticing the expansion and the stretch to the toes. Yes. I think what's so cool is seeing our body expand. Okay? Now, it does that. Our brain does that too through neuroplasticity. Going back to the create, this is why we look for new hobbies, why we try new things, why we try that mobility. We will literally see our body transform. Has anyone seen their body transform? Give me some hearts. I've seen it before. I've had 2 knee surgeries, and I told y'all I ran a 10-miler last week. Your body is created to heal itself. You have a full pharmacy within your body. And so when you actually can notice yourself expanding, it's so cool. Katie, your future self said, love yourself unconditionally. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are your biggest asset. 100%. Thank you, Carla. Yes, my name. I love my name. Thanks, Mom. Again. Future self says, you found something you like. Now keep going. Yes. Yes, Robin, Mommy. Keep going. Again, seek that pleasure. This life is really tough, but we really are here to enjoy our lives. Okay? At the end of the day, I want to have a lasting impact that people feel like they want to enjoy their lives. 100%. Like, what? Thank you, Carol. Carla, second time here. That means we got you back. We're going for a third time. Your future self said to trust myself more than whatever I'm afraid of. Thank you. I needed your future self to talk to me right just then. Trust myself. Trust yourself more than what you're afraid of. I have an affirmation card that stays in my kitchen where it's like, I know that, or why are you worrying about things that could go wrong when you can worry about the things that can go right? And I was just like, you know what? You're right. So whatever you're afraid of, just trust yourself. And again, when you go with courage, I love courage. When you go with courage, life unfolds more than what you could even imagine. So just 100% trust yourself. And thank you for saying that out loud because I needed to hear that. So thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're going to radiate this week, Suze. Some low back pain due to sleeping in an old bed while visiting your aging parents, so adjusted this practice to my needs. I love that. And kudos to you, Carla, for visiting your parents. That's so beautiful. I hope that they are well and that they had the best time and that your energy was just so beautiful to them. So kudos to you for extending yourself, but also giving yourself what you need to recalibrate. That's dope. Flexibility and mobility, yes, for life after recovery. Mobility on the mind as well. Ooh, this is like some feedback for me. Do I need to start putting in some mobility practices for us? Yes. Oh, crying. Thank you. We can create space for ourselves and others. Absolutely. So, second timer 2L. Yes. Thank you so much. I definitely know that y'all will be back. And I say that whether it's here, but as long as you're back on this app and showing up for yourself. Some folks are like, they get sad, let's say, because I usually only teach at noon in studio. And I'm like, this is why I open up space like this so that people can experience my energy and my practice as well. But then I just tell them, like, create the practice. Create the practice. Find what works for you. Show up for yourself. Remember, show up for your future self through your choices and your habits today. Go ahead and lean into that mobility, lean into that flexibility, lean into loving yourself unconditionally, lean into stepping in with courage, okay? Lean into creating. Creating comes from pure joy. And whether sometimes I create when I'm sad, okay? Don't get it twisted, but it's joy of self that you're actually like just creating what feels good to you without any kind of like, what is it, like roadblocks or binds, right? Not creating your PowerPoint deck for work. That is creating, but really just create and give yourself space to just, I told my girlfriend Jackie earlier, to daydream. Have you been daydreaming, Jackie? You in Serenity? So I just hope that y'all have a great week. Again, for those who are celebrating Holy Week, enjoy your week on purpose. For those who I saw in Thailand just celebrated New Year's, that New Year energy, okay? Again, we have just such a beautiful life. We really do. We really do. Let's embrace that. The fact that we're occupying our minds and our bodies and we can show up today, we are blessed. And so let's lean into that and just pour into ourselves. And I'll be back here next Tuesday. But until then, y'all can listen to my voice on Insight Timer. I also have some yoga videos on YouTube if you want some more stretching on the in-between or yoga, sound bath, affirmations. Come on, what do you need? What you need, I'm making it for you. I want you to be well. One of my goals we were talking about in my mindfulness mentorship group is to end suffering. To end suffering. What do you need? What do you need and how can I give it to you? Right? So I love y'all so much. Especially if you haven't heard it today, I love you. All right? Do you receive it? I love you. First time here. Yay. Yes, thank you. I'll see you back at it. All right, y'all. Now I have to go. Usually my mom calls me after class to tell me how great I did. I'll talk to you soon, Mom. Thank you for the love, everyone. Thank you for the donations. If it feels good to you, you can donate here. Maybe you donate sometime this week. I liquid fast on Thursdays. So I love getting random donations on Thursdays to buy some more of my teas. And also some something to just put a smile on my face. I love little surprises. So thank you so much. I love y'all. I love you so much. I hope that you had a great day and I hope you get some really good rest tonight. And for my Australian, where it's Wednesday, have a great day. All right. I love y'all. Mwah. I'm going to close it down in about 60 seconds. I'll give y'all the rest of the love and any last minute words. Have a great week. Bye. I love you. Enjoy. Make sure to follow, subscribe, like, comment. Love on someone else. Send them a nice message. All right, send them some love. Send some love out to someone. I love y'all. Man, I never want to leave. Y'all are so amazing. All right, love you. Mwah. Bye, everyone. Bye. I love y'all. Bye. Aw. She's so cute. You're so cute. I knew it.
So funny. I gotta find my spray. I went to the bathroom and was like, oh my God, I haven't been to the bathroom in 5-6 days.
Oh, you're so silly.
He's holding his nose. Look.